Barcelona versus PSV, Group B. Barcelona 1.11, draw 11, and PSV 26. They are the only sort of real heavy favourite on Tuesday's slate. And what a nice opener for Barcelona to start off with, you know, on their home turf, really sort of hosting the team that is not predicted to leave Group B. I think goals are on the cards. We've not actually seen, though, obviously Barcelona played Huesca, won 8-2 in La Liga. The question is how many goals are we going to see in this match? The bookies have got the over 2.5 goals price super low at 1.25. Big man, do you think we're going to see lots of goals in this match, a goal fest, or do you think it's going to be something like a sort of a 3-1, 2-1 kind of game?
Yeah, I think it's a 3-1, 4-1 type of game. I think Barcelona will handle PSV. They're at home here, obviously. And Herving Lozano is a pretty good player for PSV. And, you have to respect what they've done lately. I mean, they've been scoring goals for fun. You look at the last 2 games for this PSV team. They scored 15 goals in 2 games. They've scored 27 goals over the last 7. So they're scoring a lot of goals. But you look at, again, low-level Dutch competition is pale in comparison to what they're going to play in this competition. I think Barcelona win fairly easily, but I'm not sure if they keep a clean sheet. This was a tough one to find value for me. I mean, you like both, I like Barcelona at over 3.5, but I mean, at 1.65, 1.7, it's just a bit too low for me. I consider Barcelona and both teams to score. But then I look at it and kind of remember, this is Barcelona. I mean, is PSV Eindhoven going to even have the possession really at all? I mean, it's going to be a tough game. For me, I'm going to look to pass on it. I hate to do it because it's Barcelona, but I just don't find a ton of value here in this game.
Yeah. You're really echoing my thoughts, big man, on this game. I have to say the value is looking at that both teams to score. Barcelona do concede, but then again, if they kept a clean sheet, no one would be surprised either. Alex, did you have any luck with this?
I've lost you for a second there.
This match.
Okay, sorry, I've lost you for a second. Yes, I have. I'm on the same line with Big Man in a way. I expect a ton of goals, but I also expect PSV to contribute on the scoreboard. PSV are scoring goals for fun. Yes, they haven't yet met such a strong opposition like Barcelona. We know we talked about Barcelona. We're talking all season long. But as Anne says in the chat, Barcelona's defense is not at 100% right now. So I think that PSV with some great attacking players, as Big Man said, Lozano, who had some connections with Barcelona in the summer transfer window, is a 23 years old, very, very good player, good striker. I think that he will have a great career. And I think that he might even score tomorrow against Barcelona. So I'm looking simply at both teams to score. If you want to bet on Barcelona, it's dangerous because minus 2.5 is the first Asian handicap, which has some value at 1.85. I don't know. I don't want to go so far to lay 3 goals or 4 goals to have more value with Barcelona. I'm simply staying at both teams to score at 2.1 in this game.
Hey, Alex, why not just do Barcelona and both teams to score 2.25? I mean, it's unlikely they lose.
Yeah. That's a good point from Big Man. Yeah, I think that that is a really good approach also. I think that PSV will enter this match without having nothing to lose. I know that Barcelona will dominate possession, but not like in the last seasons when they were dominating. They were having 75-80% of the possession. Now this is not exactly like that. Yes, they will score, but I see both in the score. I will remain with that. Both in the score at 2.1.
Yeah, that was definitely my lean as well. PSV fancying their chances, opening group stage match. And like Big Man said, they've got goals behind them. So that would be a lean of mine, both teams to score. Just also want to say, Prognosticos Deportivo, West Ham. Yes, West Ham won. Well done. We were head-to-head on that one. Everton, West Ham. And he was like, no, West Ham, you've heard it here first. So shout out to you there, Prognosticos Deportivo.
Hey, Nat. I think an important thing to mention in all these games, I always look out for my American comrades here. You have games starting a lot earlier than normal. We're used to games here starting always at 2:45 Eastern. Should be obviously what 7:45 English. You're getting games here starting at 12:55 on the East Coast. Very odd time. Make sure you're aware of that, because over here sometimes people just assume the games are always at the same time. This year you have two games. This and the Inter Milan game at an earlier time. So make sure you're aware of that.
Yeah, all season long is the first season with this because marketing problem, marketing stuff. TV
Sure.
money and a lot of stuff are happening with the Champions League. They want to introduce more times for people to see more action, because imagine all games to be at the same hour like the last season. If you don't have free for TVs and one laptop, you can choose one game if you have one TV. You know, so now they are saying, okay, we have two games earlier, 2 hours earlier, and the rest of the games earlier in the evening in Europe. Like that, it will happen all season long.
Yeah, exactly. Do you note the different times there?
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.